I'm hearing Spirit say, it's safe for you to breathe again. I'm speaking to a collective that has constantly been riddled by anxiety. Day in and day out, you feel almost like you have a monkey on your back. Now I'm seeing the flying monkeys card. Because people were constantly projecting onto you fear. And you always felt as though you were being chased. I'm hearing Spirit say you always felt like you were in a cat and mouse chase and that you were the mouse. But what you didn't realize is that you were actually the cat. Spirit says it's time for you to breathe again. 888 and 333, 123 are all significant. For those of you who are watching this read, for those of you who this message applies to, I'm feeling Mother Mary energy, just this nurturing, soothing energy of peace. She wants you to feel into that energy. Feel her protection. Because Spirit is saying in this time, you feel as though you've been constantly attacked, and you might feel as though there is no one there to help you, that you're all alone. But deep down inside, you know that that's not true. Spirit is saying, and I'm seeing a yellow butterfly fly by outside, so butterflies could also be relevant for you. Actually, I just saw like this feathery type of object. I don't know what that is, but it blew down and then it blew back up. It's making me think about the angels. So you have angelic protection around you. You have the Great Mother who is holding you. I'm hearing who is coddling you. So maybe at this time you need that. So at this time, Spirit really wants you to know that you are so protected. They want you to lean into that. Imagine the divine just embracing you. Because she is. Everything is going to be okay. And right now, Spirit is showing me Nightmare on Elm Street. There are certain energies that wanted you to feel like you were in the nightmare on Elm Street. They wanted to play the Freddy Krueger in your life. They wanted you to constantly operate in a spirit of fear, afraid of your own shadow, I'm hearing. Also afraid of your own power. But the collective that I'm speaking to, you have stepped into your power. You have. Spirit wants you to know that there are going to be energies who are projecting fear onto you right now. I'm seeing the crown chakra. So make sure that you are taking time away to slow down, to commune with God. And when I say commune with God, understand that God is not outside of you. If anything, God is inside of you. God is inside of all of us. God is everything. God is you. So you are more connected than you even think. God hears every thought, every doubt, every fear. God sees and feels every tear. So if you don't think that God understands, she does. And she wants you to know that she is not ignoring you. That everything you had to go through was for a reason. But that also it is now your winning season. You passed the test is what I'm hearing. And I'm seeing how bright the sun light is shining on my face, and it's making me think of the sun card in tarot. It is your time to celebrate. And Spirit is saying that you are safe. It is safe for you to breathe. It is safe for you to celebrate. The reason it is so important is because your inner child went through so much, that your nervous system was affected greatly. It was thrown off. And so you were always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Spirit wants me to have you recite this. Only good things can come to me now. Only good things can come to me now. This is very important for your nervous system, because I'm speaking to a collective who felt like all that they ever experienced was bad. I'm speaking to a collective who felt like everything was always happening for everyone else, but that somehow God forgot about you. And maybe you even started to believe that there was something that you were doing. Maybe you were unworthy. God is saying you are beyond worthy. God is saying you are one of mine. I sent you here to be a light, to bring my prophetic word. I sent you here to fight against demons, because I knew that you were a slayer. Even when you couldn't see it, even when you didn't realize it, you were slaying demons without even trying, just by being yourself. Just because of who you are, which is powerful, unconditionally loving, forgiving. Spirit wants you to know it is safe. Anytime you begin to feel fear or trepidation, number one, I want you to remember that this is not real. Number two, I want you to remember that this is not of God. Understand that, yes, God is everything. God created everything. God is energy, and we as humans get to decide what we want to do with that energy, what we want to become with that energy. So I say all that to say that fear is here to serve a purpose. So yes, God created fear as well, but fear is an energy. It is also attached to entities, I'm hearing, who have chosen to reside in those lower frequencies. However, God is not fear. I hope that makes sense. God is not fear. Fear, I'm hearing, was only created in order to teach you how to have courage. I talked about this in my other video. So when we're talking about the earth plane, we have contrast, which allowed us to learn lessons. It allowed us to evolve as a soul. So the illusion of fear was created in order to allow you to become courageous, in order for you to experience the duality. because the opposite of fear is courage. So you are not fear just because you experience it. You are not doubt just because you experience it. You always have a choice to welcome in whatever energies you wish to co-create with. You have to invite them in simply by believing in them or anchoring them in with the story. I am afraid of. It's as simple as that. Or you can simply see fear for what it is and tell yourself, I see fear trying to invite itself in the form of, but I do not wish to co-create with that in my reality. God does not give me a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind, as it says in the Bible. That is very true. That is the true nature of who you are. This journey is all about coming back to self, to the truth of who you are. All of that fear and that doubt and that depression and all of these lower vibrational energies, they are in the world. But you are not of the world. So this is all about you coming back to the truth of who you are. So this awakening is you awakening to the truth of who you are as God. God knows that it is powerful. You are powerful. God does not fear these things because God knows that they're not real. We live in a matrix illusion, and many people, they get caught up in this loop of reincarnation because they never figure out that this was all a game. This was all an illusion. So those trials and tribulations that you're going through, you can choose to give them your power by feeling defeated, or you can choose to just not care and realize that everything happens in cycles. So yeah, I might be experiencing a rough patch right now, but everything is gonna get better. Trouble doesn't last always. In life, you go through ups and you go through downs. You just have to get through the downs, and the best way is by, I'm hearing, throwing back a margarita. Not that I am saying to go out and drink, but it's just a reference. Not caring. Not caring. I don't care what it is. You worrying about it, you being angry about it is not going to change it either way. So why give it your power? Why give it your power? You can't get back today. So if you spend today being in your feelings or being angry, being upset and sad, you can't get that time back. So these energies are stealing your power. They're stealing your life force. They're stealing your time. So try to stay in an energy of joy and gratitude as much as possible, no matter what you're going through. And I know sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes you are just going to have to cry a few tears, and that's okay. But just make sure you get back up. Don't stay down. Because understand, God got you. Sometimes all it takes is you just slowing down, taking a moment to breathe. So right now, I want you to take a moment with me. I want you to stop everything that you're doing. I want you to forget about that long to-do list that you have today. I want you to just close your eyes, and I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. And I want you to breathe out all of that unnecessary stress. Breathe in again. Breathe out all of that worry and lack. Because the thing about it is those are illusions. Those are illusions. They're projections. They're not real. And the thing of it is that everything is going to work out. Everything is working out for you. You just have to believe it. So I want you to take a few moments. I want you to see everything slowing down. I want you to see everything slowing down. Because when you're moving so fast, when you have 1,000,001 things running through your head of what you have to do today, the things that you didn't finish yesterday, then it is going to throw your energy out of balance and your nervous system out of whack. When you slow down, you force your nervous system to regulate. You give your body time to recalibrate. But when you're going and rushing and moving so fast, your body also responds to that. Just think of a heartbeat. When you're running, it speeds up. When you slow down, when you walk, when you're sleeping, it also slows down. So it's very important for you to just release any burdens. So once again, take a deep breath. Breathe out. And tell your body, I am safe. Everything is okay. I am safe. Everything is working out fine. I surrender to the universe. I surrender all worries, all burdens to God. Because the thing about it is, you don't have to carry that weight that you've been carrying. You don't have to carry any burdens. You don't have to carry other people's things. You don't have to live up to other people's expectations. You don't have to move when others tell you to move. As the creator of your reality, you get to set the pace of your reality. You are no longer a part of the hustle culture, which tells you, I have to do in order to be. I don't have to do in order to be worthy. I give myself permission to simply tune out of everything and to exist in this moment of now. Breathe. Exhale. Become present with your body, with your breath. If any obstacles or distractions try to come to mind, I want you to just envision darkness. That's the easiest way to block it out, because we all actually exist in darkness. Everything around you is just being projected. So just block everything out. Become present with you, with your spirit, with your energy. Understand that you are energy. If you don't know what that is, just imagine yourself as electricity. You get to choose what energy you want to be in right now, in spite of what's going on around you. If you want peace, Imagine yourself now as a cascade river, flowing, peaceful, quiet. Or, for my beach lovers, imagine yourself laying on the sand on a beach. The sun warming your body, lighting up your solar plexus. Imagine yourself now absorbing that energy from the sun. It is empowering you. It is clearing away all worry, all doubt, all insecurities, all illusions. Imagine yourself as pure abundance. You are not separate from money. You are money. Therefore, you don't have to chase it because you are it. Let go of the fear of missing out on money or missing out on other people. Imagine any chatter around you, any chatter in your mind being drowned out by the waves, by the crashing of the beautiful blue ocean. Or if you are relaxing inside of that beautiful river, imagine all of those thoughts being drowned out by the beautiful waterfall flowing with money, filling your body with peace. And now I'm being instructed to advise you, if you would like to take it a step further, you can actually grab some water. I recommend alkaline water, and you can program your water, because I don't know if you're aware or not, but water holds memory, and water can also be programmed. As you drink your water, I want you to talk to your water. Tell your water what you want it to do for you. As you drink your water, is it bringing you peace? Is it bringing you beauty? Is it bringing you abundance? Water is also living. I hope that this helps someone. And remember, whenever you begin to feel overwhelmed, whenever you begin to feel energy being sent to you, I want you to take a moment. I want you to shut everything off, shut everything out. You are not missing out on anything. And I want you to just go within. I highly suggest turning on some frequency music. You can turn on 432 hertz, 428 hertz, 528 hertz, 517 hertz, 963 hertz. All of these can be found on YouTube. And just allow yourself to relax. You can also find music to heal your nervous system. It's usually called nervous system healing frequency music. All of these can be found through YouTube free of cost. Because remember, your mental health is priceless. Go ahead and hit that like button, because the energy that you put out is the energy that comes back to you. So if you want to receive good energy, then start putting more good energy out there. And you can start by liking or reposting this video so that this positivity can rotate through the algorithm, because we need more people to give us a little pat on the back and to let us know that everything is going to be okay, because it is.